Chick moms, some of them rich moms, some of them need a stitch. I gotta say there's some of them chick moms. Chick moms. Chick moms. Chick moms. Chick moms. Some of them chick moms.
Hi mummies, welcome back to another episode of The Chic Moms.
This episode is proudly brought to you by Agent Yusoff and Nikki B, your trusted property specialist.
Whether you're buying, upgrading or just exploring your options, they're here to guide you with clarity, confidence and care.
Connect with them on Instagram and TikTok at Agent Yusoff and Nikki B Property.
Or you can contact 9692-9441 or 8481-9441.
Because your home matters.
Yeah.
Alright, stay tuned for the product talk.
Yes,
Kan?
more insights from our favorite power couple, Agent Fin Yusoff and Nikki B Property. So, Jane, hari kita topik apa?
Maybe we should cover on the macam couples that could not have kids. Kan kita nak tahu how they deal with it.
Yeah, that day we asked our IG story for them to send in for those people who have more than one ending lah.
Yeah.
How they cope with infertility and even TTC. It's diorang masih tengah trying.
Betul.
Kau nak baca email satu dulu tak?
Boleh?
Okay.
Share it.
Thank you guys for sharing your stories. If you have more, you can always email us at thechicmoms@gmail.com. Aku dah ambil gambar, babe. Yang aku
Kau dah ada?
yang tadi aku send tu.
Ya, ni aku nampak satu more than one ending kata dia.
Okay.
Hi Sheikh Mom, thank you for having this platform for us to share our thoughts and feelings. For someone who does not really have anyone to share to, this is an outlet for me to share. I'm married for 5 years now and still no kids at first. I tak fikir sangat pun pasal ni. Me and my husband, this is our opportunity to enjoy our couple life. But as the year goes by, I felt lonely. Especially on those days where my husband kerja night shift and I'm alone at home. Our daily routine is just work, sleep. It gets so boring. There's one day tu I nangis teruk sebab I feel lonely. Fika. Yeah.
Kasihan. Yeah.
End of last year, we decided to go for fertility check. We did all the necessary procedure. Went through many blood tests and hospital visit. This journey is not easy and not cheap. Kadang-kadang rasa macam nak give up. Every time I scroll social media, nampak my friend dah ada anak or nampak video baby, I nangis. Not nangis air mata meleleh tau. Nangis macam terresak-resak.
Kasihan
I try to avoid family event as much as possible sebab tak nak orang tanya-tanya. It gets so annoying sebab people do come to me and ask, kau ni bila nak ada anak? Kau tak put in effort. And because of these people, I put that pressure on myself. I tak pernah gaduh dengan husband I sebab orang macam ni. Sebab I ni tak sampai hati nak kurang hajar dengan orang tua. So I layankan je. But my husband tak suka cause dia yang kena hadap when I crash out after balik dari event. Okay. But Alhamdulillah, my husband has been very understanding and does not put pressure on me. Every time I blame myself for not being able to conceive, he always assure me that it's not our problem and not mine alone. Dia cakap it's okay lah kalau Allah tak kasih kita anak sekarang. We have this time to travel and spend more time together. Betul tu.
Yeah.
But again, I know deep down in his heart, he's being hopeful about it. The only thing that keep us going is kita percaya that Allah dah tulis jalan hidup kita. He know what best for us. Kita dah reda and berserah kepada Allah. For now, we travel at least every 3 to 4 months to just chill, relax and be away from all this problem. Sorry kalau panjang sangat. I doakan semua TCC lady out there diberi kekuatan untuk lalui semua ni dan semoga kita dapat zuriat satu hari nanti. Amin.
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 My heart goes out to those couples who really want kids and trying, kan?
Betul. I can understand when she say at night the loneliness bila husband kerja night shift.
Oh yes.
Kan Fika?
Yeah. Dengar.
Dengar Fika burp.
Bukan buat dia tekak kau cakap.
Ada gas lah.
Gas.
Toxic. Yeah. Because Fika bila malam lonely tu, bila husband kerja kau seorang, kau wish to have macam your baby beside you.
Yeah.
Tapi again, when the right time will come, apa yang kau selalu cakap tu? Kalau ada jalan.
I think like rezeki tak pernah salah alamat.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
Rezeki
Betul.
tak pernah salah alamat.
Yes.
Yup.
I mean, what can you do now? I think you're doing the best as you can as a couple to take your mind off things. Pergi travel 3 to 4 months. That's
Yeah,
a
really
luxury.
enjoy your your single life.
Your child-free life. Enjoy it as much as possible. Enjoy every moment with your partner, because inshallah one day when you have kids, it's gonna change the entire dynamic
Betul.
of korang punya free time, your responsibilities, your focus. So enjoy je.
Yeah, bila travel tu let loose, relax.
Oh, let loose.
Let loose, relax.
Kena betul-betul enjoy, menikmati.
Yeah, when you let go, you forget about it.
That's when sometimes the magic happens.
Betul.
As
If
most
your
ladies
body
say.
stress macam, okay, this sex, boleh cakap sex this sex I gonna have baby, nanti kecewa. So let go, relax, enjoy your holiday. Soon you will have your cahaya mata.
Yeah.
Nanti next dah akan hantar email, babe, I'm pregnant.
InsyaAllah. And jangan compare your life with societal punya norms and timeline orang lain. Your life, your journey is your journey. If you're in a better space than you were last year, tak kisahlah, like career, with your partner, then you're progressing very well. You jangan rasa, oh orang lain ada, aku tak ada. Tak mau, that's the fastest way to demoralize yourself.
Betul, that's the right one, Afika.
Right.
Your journey, you are at your own journey.
Your own pace.
Yes,
Jalan.
relax,
Yeah.
enjoy, let loose.
I love it. Let loose, Happy hormone.
Yeah.
Jane, your favourite. Okay, aku baca satu email boleh?
Boleh.
Okay, so this one title, we can't have kids right now, choosing healing over pressure in our first year of marriage. Hi Jane and Fika, I've been thinking a lot about whether to share this, but your call for stories felt like a safe space to finally put it into words. When people hear can't have kids, they often think it's for medical reasons. For us, it looks different. It's not that we can't physically, it's that life right now has made it something we've had to consciously step away from. Oh, so this one, dia bukan medical, dia tak boleh have kids, but the way her life is, she choose to actively not have kids. Let's read more first. My husband and I got married in February last year. What should have been the beginning of a picture perfect chapter quickly became something much more real, raw, and honestly heavy. We're currently living in a temporary rental flat while waiting for our BTO, building our life from scratch without family support on both sides. It's just the two of us figuring everything out as we go. Both of us also come from broken families. That's something we don't always talk about out loud, but it shapes us so much of how we move through life and love. There are wounds we're still healing, patterns we're trying to unlearn, and versions of ourselves we're still trying to understand. So when people ask, when are you having kids? It's not a simple question. Because the truth is we're not ready, not financially, not mentally, not emotionally. And we've had to sit with that truth even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it feels like we're falling behind everyone else. There was a phase where it felt like we were being forced to choose between meeting expectations or protecting our peace, and we chose peace. That choice didn't come easy. There were moments of guilt, moments of questioning ourselves, and moments where we wondered if we were being selfish. But over time, we started reframing it. Choosing not to have kids right now isn't a failure. It's a responsibility. Wow. It's awareness. It's love in its own way. Wow. Very
Betul.
couple that actually things through before making decisions and actions that could later impact their entire life journey. Tak semua orang ada orang ragu-ragu kan. We realize that before we bring a child into this world, we want to become the kind of parents we never had growing up. Aku tak tahu kenapa, but aku macam nak nangis.
Yeah. But
And that takes time, it takes healing, it takes stability. Right now, our version of closure isn't a final decision. It's acceptance of where we are in this season. We found peace in building a new home, even if it's temporary, learning how to communicate better as partners, healing parts of ourselves we didn't even realize were hurting, growing slowly, intentionally, without rushing milestones. There's still hope for the future. Kids are something we both want someday, but now we've let go of the pressure that it has to be right now. For now, we've found so much comfort and joy in pouring our love into our nieces, nephews, and the children of our close friends. It's a reminder that love still has a place to grow, even in this season of waiting. If there's one thing I hope someone listening to this takes away, it's this. It's okay if your journey doesn't look like everyone else's. It's okay to pause. It's okay to choose yourself and your healing first. Sometimes we can't have kids right now. It's actually another way of saying we're trying to build something stronger first. Thank you for creating a safe space for stories like this with hugs and love and...
thank you for sending in your email.
Yeah.
Macam rare people think like that.
Yes, very rare to have someone who really plans through, and I feel like dia seorang yang sabar.
Betul, I think she break the chain. Macam like she mentioned, both of them come in from a broken family. So she learn, both of them learn. So now diorang nak create a strong foundation for their family.
Yes.
Which is good lah.
And they can't do that without taking time to heal from previous punya toxicity, previous punya generational punya curse and traumas.
Wow.
So they heal together as a couple so that they don't later pass to their kids. So healing, dia kasih example. Aku suka macam she look into communication with a partner, and she even give examples of what people who are trying to conceive can do. When she said she focused on the children of her friends, niece, nephews. In the meantime, she choose to still have so much love, but dia tak boleh ada anak sekarang, but she focus on other people.
She memang tak nak ada anak dulu, right? Wow. Yeah, good. Macam sometimes couple kita tahu kita capable atau not. Because maybe diorangnya mindset still not ready, right, Fika?
Diorang self-aware.
Yeah, bagus.
And then dia cakap even sekarang is a season of waiting. They focus on building a home. They focus on how to communicate better as partners, healing parts of themselves that they don't even know were hurting, and then growing slowly without rushing milestones. Betul lah.
Wow.
Betul lah. Wah, bagus lah couple ni. Aku suka lah.
Power couple ni.
Aku macam busy tekan kangkang. Sorry.
Assalamualaikum, Kak.
Aduh. That's a very matured couple. Thanks for sharing examples. Ada lagi email. Aku nak baca a bit more.
DM?
Tak ada DM. Aku nak baca satu email ni. It has to do with this topic of more than one ending. Tapi this one ada mother-in-law in the picture.
Mother-in-law. Your favourite topic, right?
Orang punya favourite topic. So this one is titled TTC with Mother-in-law from Hell.
Oi. Okay, baca.
Panjang tau
I'm ready.
Hang tight.
Slow and easy.
Okay, hello ladies. Thank you for choosing to read my email. I love your podcast so much. I have a story to share regarding my painful TTC journey with my mother-in-law. Long story short, me and my husband have been trying to conceive for almost a year now. We got married in 2024 and have started trying since. We have tried everything, including fertility massages, going through the private route for fertility treatments, and now going through the public route as well for potential candidate for IUI and IVF. But after test, there is no fertility problem with me and my husband. So the fact that it hasn't happened means it's just not our rezeki yet.
Betul.
So you can see that we have been putting in a lot of effort and have tried our very best. But there's just some things that my mother-in-law does that feels like a punch in the gut.
Ooh.
Dia kasi
What is that?
point form number 1. Ajar dia betul-betul.
Macam mana?
Fertility massage was my first approach because I wanted to try the traditional route first. I got the contact for the makcik urut from my sister-in-law. So my makcik urut kenal my mother-in-law. So there was one session when makcik urut told me something that my mother-in-law said behind my back that made me feel taken aback. Apparently, after every session, my mother-in-law would ask my makcik urut questions like, dia boleh mengandung kan?
Dia ingat makcik urut tu doktor. Tuhan. Apa baik urut boleh rasa?
Tolonglah kau ingat tangan makcik tu ada apa X-ray
Boleh tahu.
Boleh scan. Memandai aja. Geram. My makcik urut told me she would not disclose anything cause it's my aib and privacy, and my makcik urut also felt slightly irritated because my hilang.
Jangan hilang
Tak. Mana dia?
Tengah syok-syok.
Itulah. My mother-in-law was so persistent in knowing about my fertility journey. Following up from that, the makcik urut told me that my mother-in-law said to her, ajar dia betul-betul macam mana nak buat anak. Dia tak pandai, masih muda tu.
Pandai je makcik.
I can tell you I was so disappointed when I heard that because I have always respected my mother-in-law regardless of the harsh things she said to me in the past. That's when I know I tetap orang luar because what mother would make such remark like that about her daughter? Even my mother doesn't ask the makcik urut about my fertility and she always tells me to take it easy and not rush. Number 2, berapa lama lagi aku kena tunggu? I was just visiting my mother-in-law and eating at the dinner table. She was sitting with me and started to make small talk. So my husband's cousin just gave birth. My mother-in-law wanted to give away my niece's old baby walker to the baby. She casually told me about her conversation with my husband's aunt, who is the grandmother of the newborn. She said, nak tunggu menantu aku mengandung, entah berapa lama lagi aku kena tunggu.
Celaka makcik ni.
Period. And she said that while laughing. And mind you, I was already going through fertility treatments that time. I was on Clomid. So my hormones were all over the place and I just wanted to cry on the spot because I was extra sensitive. And the thing is, she says this type of things when my husband's not there. So I don't know if it's on purpose.
Abuse. Purpose lah.
Sengaja.
Dia tak boleh bilang. Anak dia akan marah dia apa.
Itulah. Bagus. The good thing is that your husband is in support of you. When I told my husband about it, he said, old people don't mean what they say and they just say things without filter. If I were to confront her, I'm scared our relationship with her would sour. And I don't know what to say after that because who am I going to get support from if my own husband doesn't provide it to me? The husband tak tegur.
Tak tegur mak dia toxic.
Dia cakap if I were to confront her, I'm scared your relationship with her would sour. You want my relationship to sour with her or you want my relationship with you to sour? You better choose one now.
Wah, Fika. Macam mana? Makcik diam je. Simple.
Zip saya cik. Okay, kita continue. Ada point lagi. Ada point lagi. Okay, tahan dulu.
Marah.
Point number 3. Lain aku doa, lain aku dapat. Ni lain mak-in-law dia aku dah tahu. It was a casual visit to my mother-in-law's place. My sister-in-law was video calling her. Then I heard something about morning sickness. That's when my mother-in-law broke the news that my sister-in-law was pregnant with her 3rd child. Sama je. Then my mother-in-law made a remark. Aku doakan menantu aku mengandung, lain pula aku dapat.
Menantu lain pula mengandung. Macam tu.
Anak aku sendiri yang mengandung. Laughing thinking it's a funny thing. It felt so backhanded. Like, okay, you prayed for me, thank you. But if she was really sincere, was that remark really necessary? My sister-in-law is the one who is pregnant, but why my nama kena petik Then my sister-in-law went to say to me, you're now a mama of 3 already, cause the kids call me mama. Mama of 3? I wish I was a mama of 3. The problem is I have 0 kids now. I yearn for a child so much, but it's not happening for me cause it's simply not just my rezeki yet. Was it necessary to make such a remark? My heart was already sinking and she still had to say that. I couldn't even congratulate her because I was disassociating already. That night when I got home, I cried myself to sleep. In fact, I couldn't really sleep. It was so bad that I took 2 days MC from work because I was so mentally drained from the incident. Ladies, what should I do to cope with this? A doctor has currently given me 5 months to try naturally with fertility pills before moving on to IUI and IVF. And the thing is, I visit my mother-in-law on a weekly basis and it just adds stress to my mental being and I don't think that helps when trying to conceive. How should I manage my feelings so that I won't lose control or feel overwhelmed when these kind of remarks are being thrown at me? I wish my husband was more vocal and would stand up for me, but I just could never see that happen. Once again, thank you ladies for reading my email. I would appreciate any advice from you guys. Tell your mother.
Yeah.
Can you block? Can you censor that? Sometimes.
Yeah. Or maybe approach mak. I ni tengah mencuba tau mak. Tapi bila mak cakap apa-apa, I rasa sedih and it's affecting Ain.
Yeah.
And I think it's not helping mak. Mak shoo sudah. Shoo.
Kan. Sometimes kita rasa nak kena.
Maybe duduk tengok bawah kalau tak boleh pandang muka dia. Just tell her, mak, don't talk anything about TCC atau apa-apa.
Okay. So betul.
What would you do, Fika? Kalau aku dah cakap gitu kan, then aku try pergi one of the weekend. Pergi Batam ke, pergi JB staycation dengan husband.
Just to distress kan.
Distress, lepas tu kan, peace of mind. Then bila happy hormones, it gonna melekat, you know.
Betul, but she has this woman that she has to deal with in her life on a weekly basis. Pasal dia kena visit.
Dia tinggal dengan mak mentua.
I think tak. I think she said she has to visit on a weekly basis. And then husband dia pun jenis tak stand up for
mama
her.
tak cakap, tak ada apa-apa pun. You ni sensitif lah macam tu. Mungkin.
Mama jangan nak gaslight saya.
Ya.
Saya record. Kau start boleh
recording.
ajar. Boleh tak nasihat gitu. Kau record dia punya, kau collect lemak dia. Lepas tu kau play
Depan husband.
husband. Cakap, sekarang you nak tegur, tak nak tegur mak you. Kalau you tak nak tegur, I akan tegur. Boleh tak nasihat gitu?
Wah.
Sekali-sekali kadang mother-in-law ni kan, kau kena macam belanja dia sebakul.
Kadang lagi mother-in-law, pijat semut pun tak mati. Kita sendiri macam action cutie-mutie.
Itulah kalau dia dah affect you sangat kan, you either prioritize your peace by tarik diri, atau kau stand your ground. You kena choose one. Dia makan dalam sana.
Betul. Annoying.
Kau boleh tak macam kau kena jumpa mother-in-law every week and try to rise above? Aku rasa kau will say something or you
aku rasa baru-baru tak tapi dah lama-lama kalau really is affecting me, right, aku akan cakap baik-baik tapi tak nak eye contact. Main tangan macam ni. Actually mak tengah berlakon.
Surya
Sunyak-sunyak ni asyik tengok orang berlakon. Actually mah, semenjak hari tu mama asyik cakap-cakap pasal Ain, mama doakan orang lain tu semua. Actually Ain terasa tau mah, it's affecting Ain punya hormones. Kau boleh mama jangan talk about TCC jenis lagi boleh mah? Macam tu lah. Cakap baik-baik, pandang lain. Mama tak sengaja kan. Kadang makcik-makcik ni dia memang macam straightforward, step loud, step kiri. Dia tak tahu yang kita menantu-menantu ni terasa ke. So bila kau sendiri cakap, dia yang rasa macam kau tu terkejut. Kalau anak dia tegur, mesti lagi problem. Bini kau asyik nak complain je kat kau. Dia mana tahu nanti jadi lagi besar kes. So maybe kita sendiri lah yang cakap.
And have your husband around. I think if you just
Biar husband kau pun terkejut kau tegur mak
Terkejut.
mentua kau. Tapi say in a nicer way lah. Kan Fika?
kalau aku kan, contoh kalau dia macam cakap kasih that one liner macam, oh lain aku doa, lain aku dapat. I would just look her dead in the eye and ask her, apa niat cik, dah tak panggil mak, apa niat cik cakap gitu? Kau kasih dia jawab, kau diam, kau tak payah follow up, kau tanya apa niat. Because she maybe tak sedar and she will question herself. So apa aku punya motif, apa niat aku nak cakap benda macam gitu. Dia tak productive, dia tak encouraging. It's actually nasty.
Yeah, true. Maybe whenever she say something, kau straight away say, this is not right, mama.
Niat mama, motif mama.
Dah berlakon. Yalah, kena straight away tell them. I know it's not easy, tapi kadang-kadang kau pandang tembok je berbual. Kadang-kadang kau tak boleh face her in the eyes. You be scared.
Tengok,
Tapi kau too much, just look her in the eyes.
Sometimes like if you need to stand your ground, like have eye contact lah, is better. Nanti dia kalau mother-in-law dia mesti jenis, you want to talk to me, you look me in the eye.
Oh, that's not nice. I gotta stand up now.
I'm gonna stand up and
point in your face.
eye lock with you.
Oh my god, saying about eye lock, aku pergi this place, Sabaya side track.
I'm scared where this is going.
Aku nak pergi potong rambut.
Okay.
At this random place sebab rambut aku dah kusut masai lah that time. And then receptionist ni main tengking-tengking suara.
Dekat kau?
Macam gini, Nem, macam kau tu cara tengok aku, kononnya dia ingat aku takut.
Oh.
Kalau back then aku rasa eye contact aku mesti dah lari.
Alah.
Tapi aku just stare her in the eyes and aku cakap nama aku. And then aku cakap, is the hairstylist around? Macam kau tu besarkan mata and tengok dia. Dia terus cari fun. Oh my
Kan?
god, I learned something new, sir. Eye contact is very important.
Yes.
When the person berbual dengan kau firm, eye contact, kau kena reply in the same way. Kau tak ada makan kau.
Yes, you keep up the same energy. This is correct. You
Is
actually
it true? Aku macam tergeram macam, asal dia stare aku, asal dia raise her voice. Dia ingat aku takut ke?
you're paying customer.
Ya,
Why
macam
you so rude?
asal kau step giri. Dan aku terus stare her in her eyes and aku talk firmly. Dan dia terus macam, oh okay.
You reach a certain age where you will
I
get
don't give
there.
a
You don't give a damn anymore.
Another one is handshake. Firm handshake.
Yes,
Ika?
that's very important.
Bila orang shake hand, kau tak boleh macam adik-adik.
Tak
macam
boleh.
kau kena grab dia sama-sama. Grab kuat.
Keep kena sama energy lah.
Yeah, I
Tapi
learned that also.
Tapi kalau kau nak dominate,
Macam mana
kau
dominate?
nak insert dominance, dia kasih kau kuat, kau tekan lagi.
Kenapa ada orang suka tekan sini Fika?
Aku tak tahulah.
Dia macam gini, step giri. So, hi.
Oh,
Tapi-
firm handshake lah. Tu
Yeah.
firm tu tak tekan. Ada orang masa macam
gini
tekan.
kan, dia tekan
Sakit
kuat-kuat.
tu.
Kau tekan balik Kau geram, kau gigit. Yeah, talking about eye contact is important. Maybe kau eye contact mak mentua kau.
And then bila kau salam, kau firm handshake.
Actually true berbual mak tu kau kena tenung dia. Kau jangan tengok tembok. No, that one is salah Tadi when aku ajar tu macam kau kasih dia still step on you.
That's the thing.
I learned that. Okay guys, don't look at the wall. Kau tengok mata mak mentua kau and then kau say what you feel. Mama, I tak suka apa yang mama cakap tadi tu. I dah terasa. Hati I sakit. Kau drama lah.
It hurts, mama.
It hurts. Then kau walk off. Let her reflect and think and look at the wall.
Let her be the one who look at the wall. Why must you look at the wall, kan?
I'm sorry if I'm crazy today.
Today kita feisty sikit Tak tahu, kita salah makan obat lah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. More than one ending, our journey to parenthood, just not the way we planned. Hi Sheikh Mom, I would love to share my story with you. I got married at the age of 26 and just a few months later, I was diagnosed with cancer. The treatment saved my life, but it also changed in a way I never expected. The radiotherapy unfortunately burned my productive system, leaving me unavailable to have children. It was a difficult reality to accept, but my husband and I eventually found a different path to parenthood. We decide to become foster parents, believing that even if we could not have children or our own, we would still provide a safe space and loving home to children who need it. To date, we have cared for 3 beautiful babies.
Oh, lovely.
2 have since been reunited with their biological family,
Okay.
and 1 is with us long term, and inshallah until she get married I will care for her since she was a baby and she's going to primary school soon. I love her with all my heart. We truly love her as our own. Looking forward, I often feel that everything happened for a reason. Allah Maha Baik. We wanted to become parent and we did it. Just not biological. If life had gone the way I originally planned, I might never have become a foster parent. And I would never have that chance to know and love these amazing children. Perhaps this is my hikmah, a different kind of blessing I never saw coming. Thank you, Jane and Fika, for taking the time to read the story.
You're welcome. Wow.
She found another path to become a parent.
Yeah, incredible story dia.
Dia tak complain, dia tak duel, and she found
Dia berdamai dengan
Betul.
takdir, and he found another way to share the love that she has by fostering. Actually kan, what do you think about fostering?
I think it's fine kalau kau dah tahu. For me lah, if aku tahu like I cannot have a kid, aku would want to foster a children lah.
Kan?
From baby lah. Kalau aku dapat jaga from baby, it's still the same. Taking care of a baby.
Yes.
Perhaps kau more stronger. Kau got more energy to jaga the baby.
Oh yeah, true.
Kau faham tak?
I guess kau tak payah go through dia punya messy hormones, PPD semua.
Yeah.
Tapi I'm sure the heartbreak of once kau dah grow attached to that kid, kau kena separate. So that is your cubaan lah as a foster parent.
Tapi aku curious, kenapa dia kena kasih balik the kids kat the parent?
So usually kalau macam gini kan, that means whatever issues the biological parents went through, diorang dah manage to figure out aku tak tahu.
Reality dah back to normal, then they can give back the kids.
Yeah, dan diorang dah okay lah to take care of their own kid.
That is sedih bila kau dah jaga then okay, but at least you have one with her now.
Ya, pahala tetap pahala lah untuk you jaga anak-anak yang going through a rough time yourself. I think if you really crave being a parent and then memang bukan rezeki you, this is a route that you can actually consider being a foster parent.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Actually banyak juga aku belajar today what I can do if really being childless lah in a marriage lah, what I can do. Bukan senang
Betul.
Yeah. Okay, do we have time for one more email? Ada, aku baca satu. Okay.
Aku delete email ni.
Okay. This one is aku baca je. Actually I haven't read through, but I'm just going to read it because it's the title is Family Planning as a Young Couple, Pejuang Garis Satu. Oh, that means dia nak satu garis. Dia tak nak anak. Dia nak ada. Selalu kalau pregnant dua line kan.
Dua
Selalu pejuang garis dua. Ni pejuang garis satu.
Okay, kau cuba baca.
Hi Jane and Fika, the gorgeous mummies. I just want to start by saying how much I love your podcast, even though I'm not a mum yet. I really enjoy listening to your conversations and the perspectives you both share. I like to share a bit about my situation and hopefully get your thoughts and advice. I got married quite young. Both my husband and I were 22 at the time of our wedding. We chose to get married early because we felt it was the right time for us. But when it comes to having children, we both agreed to wait. At the moment, we're not planning to become parents just yet. We're comfortable with our current phase of life as a couple. And to be honest, financial stability is also one of our concerns. Although we both have jobs and a home, we don't feel fully ready to take on the responsibility of raising a child right now. Before getting married, we had already discussed this and agreed that we would wait around 3 years before trying for a baby. It's been about 7 months since our wedding, so we still feel like we're in the early stages of building our life together. However, as you can probably guess, every time we attend family events or gatherings, the question of bila nak ada anak always comes up. It can feel quite pressuring at times. For now, we're using natural family planning methods. Yes, we know people say it's not always reliable, but Alhamdulillah, it's been working for us so far. We did consult a doctor and we were advised against taking contraceptive pills or other hormonal methods since I've never been pregnant before and there may be some risk involved. So I'm writing in to hear your thoughts on family planning, especially from your experiences as mothers. How do you navigate expectations from family and what advice would you give someone like me who is still new in marriage and not ready for kids yet? Would really appreciate your thoughts. Consider me your little sister asking for guidance. Sending love to both of you. You're amazing. Regards, your listener.
Thank you for sending in your email.
Thank you.
So she got married at the age of 22.
Yes.
And
then advice daripada kita. How do you navigate expectations from family and someone like me who is still new in marriage and not ready for kids yet?
Oh, dia nak kids ke dia tak nak ada kids?
Dia nak ada kids but later, I think 5, dia tak letak timeline lah. Oh, dia dah
Kau suka je 5
years. Oh, sorry, I projected. Yeah, I told myself like later for myself. Yeah. Yeah, dia nak advice. So, because people akan tanya couple bila nak ada anak. So, macam mana dia nak protect her mental health in a way.
Senyum-senyum kambing je.
Senyum kambing. And what are your thoughts on family planning? Dia tanya, like
thoughts aku macam
and how did you do it? So kau share.
Macam mana aku dapat? Kau share dulu.
Aku understand.
Sabar Fika. So dia nak tahu macam mana aku ada anak.
Like what we did for family planning and also advice.
Ingat dia nak tahu macam mana aku seks.
Kau tak habis nak buat contoh.
Letak bantal dek. Kan macam urut kau pernah bilang. Aku pergi urut. Lepas tu dia aku.
Untuk dia kau kena advice jangan pakai bantal. Dia belum ready.
Tahu. Tapi aku nak side track dulu.
Boleh side track.
Okay, tak.
Tak, bantal tu letak mana?
Letak kat bawah. Aku pergi urut macam ni aja. Aku letak bawah. Bantal kat bawah. Lepas tu dia cakap naikkan kaki kemut-kemut.
So dia let gravity do its job and kasih dia masuk. Faham.
And then hold for macam 10 second.
Oh.
Don't bring your leg down macam tu.
Okay.
That's where Xavier was born.
Actually kan.
Aku pun try for 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Ni budak ni tanya lain. Sorry, that one later. Pause.
That one another episode lah. Kita kasih tips.
Come on. That one later. Kita pergi check.
So for those yang family planning, I feel like yes, you should family plan. So it's fair for your future child also.
Betul.
I agree. Like to some extent kita plan because bukan kita yang tentukan at the end of the day.
Tapi kalau kau bilang makcik marah kau.
Cakap ada yang datang pakcik tu berdosa. Tak boleh.
Usually kalau aku apa dia cakap family planning, aku takkan bilang orang. I just keep it to myself. Aku cakap bilang ada rezeki. Macam gitu je. Kau sometimes cannot tell the truth. Sebab lagi orang akan berbual kan. So kau no need to share to people. Tak payah bilang orang kau family planning.
Betul.
Kau just shut up and tell her that belum ada rezeki. Cross finger lah.
And adding on to that, that's what I did also because not everyone boleh faham that not everyone goes into marriage and wants to have kids immediately. Tak. Sometimes you want to spend time as a couple. Sometimes for me personally, I wanted to build assets with my husband.
Betul.
Before ada family.
Nak travel, want to have your couple time, me time dulu.
Yeah.
Once ada anak kan, dah different Fika.
Betul. So you will treasure your family planning actually if you do it well. And betul lah, kita plan tapi nanti
Terpojok.
kuat satu. Boleh dengar?
Masa
Like ni hujan lebat korang.
dengar kan? Sebab aku tak cekik kau tu.
Ya, Allah akan tentukan lah. Senang cakap, you plan, Allah tentukan. But at the same time, you dah set aside money, you kind of mentally have time to mentally prepare yourself to
Betul. Bila
have
kita
kids.
bilang orang, financial belum stable, nanti orang akan cakap, alah nanti ada anak, rezeki akan datang.
rezeki
People
anak.
will advise you. So kalau aku just cakap, belum ada rezeki, cik doakan ya. Macam gitu je.
Betul. Minta diorang doakan. That's the best actually,
And then kau
Jane.
just chill, save your money, enjoy yourself. Then kau tak payah explain so much.
That's
That's
amazing.
where I get closure lah. Macam before this one aku planning jugalah. Cause kita waiting for our house. So bila orang tanya, I said that.
Kan?
And I'm happy.
Pasal kau tahu kau punya own plan with your husband.
No need to explain to people. No need to be so worried. Enter the house macam makcik tu dah nak tanya aku. No, kau just relax, let loose.
Kau let loose. And then kau just, belum ada rezeki, cik doakan.
Cik doakan macam tu. Kau relax.
Doakan yang terbaik.
Kalau kau pressure kau bawa muka lagi, orang menyampah kat kau.
Betul lah.
Talk shit about you. So kau just relax, let loose, enjoy.
Tak ada time. Kita kat sini tak ada time nak berdebate-debate, guys.
Betul.
Ya.
Nari?
Entah-entah dah matching. Nari.
Macam kakak kat Bali lah.
Kita nak kena pakai surf punya outfit next.
Tadi ada seorang bawa skateboard macam nak pinjam.
Kau should pinjam because I need more unhinged stories from you.
Kau pernah main skateboard?
Pernah. Aku suka saya dulu main longboard.
Oh, longboard kau lagi wild.
Aku kat kakak longboard.
Aku tak, aku duduk pakai
Poser.
Aku duduk pakai slipper habis tolong. Pinjam abangnya. Okay guys, jangan lupa stay tune untuk Product Talk kalau nak tahu more about housing dengan Agent Fin Yusoff and Nikki B. And see you the next one. Bye. Hi mummies, welcome back. And today we are with Agent Fin Yusoff and Nikki B Property.
Hello.
Yeah, actually I nak beli kondo.
Oh, wait.
Alhamdulillah.
I'm happy for you.
InsyaAllah.
Manifesting.
Yes. Put it in the universe right now.
Tak ni Yeah, so my question is, kalau I nak beli kondo, how much I must have, or how can I buy a condo?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, before I answer your question, disclaimer dulu it is different for everybody because everybody has different financial situation. What I mean is that person A and B, one could have maybe $300,000 in their CPF OA. Person B does not have CPF money in the OA, okay, or not as much. Number two, it depends on how much loan each person also is entitled to lah, based on the income and what's declared into IRAS for your income tax. Generally, if let's say you say, okay, Nikki, I nak beli 2-bedder condo. Also, it really depends. Where is the location that you're looking at? So, if maybe have anything in mind, then we can work towards.
I want a 3-room je.
Dekat mana?
Dekat mana? Kalau kat Toa Payoh, sombong. Sombong.
Prime location.
Belum.
Tak kira.
3-bedroom condo kat Toa Payoh. Belum kejap.
Jual popiah goreng pun tak lepas. Ida ketawa tak baik saya.
Aku excited untuk kau. You know what? Dream big.
Yeah, Toa Payoh, why not, man?
Yeah. Tak dapat at least Amokyo. 2-bedder pun jadi. Yeah.
Okay, we do real life situation Okay, so sekarang kita tengok the condos in Toa Payoh. How much it will be for a 3-bedder. So
Importantly, it matters for clients yang nak beli either they want to upgrade like yourself or those who are buying a condo as their first property. Because the difference is that we realize that for our clients yang they once they sold the flat, kan, they have the funds from there. Their CPF funds, their cash portion and all that already once they sold the house, everything. But especially for us, when we bought our first unit kan, we tried. Kita apply, just a side track sikit
Okay,
kita try apply BTO sales 7 8 kali tak dapat. Tak dapat.
Oi,
Queue number jauh and all that. So we decided to buy a resale condo, but we realised that it was not easy for us, not easy fit because there's a lot of involvement in the cash and all that and CPF, and we are self-employed. So it's harder for those yang first timers nak beli condo compared to our clients yang dah jual rumah, they have the funds ready. to down pay for the condo. But generally, back to your question kan, how much funds you need to buy a condo? It is standard for those people yang beli HDB juga. If they were to buy using bank loan, same thing. Because condo and HDB, condo tak boleh ambil, tak kira condo atau EC tak boleh ambil HDB loan, nak kena ambil bank loan. So for bank loan, is MAS ruling is that you can loan up to 75% loan. The remaining 25% will be the down payment. Okay, 25%, 5% of which you have to be in cash. So example.
So for example, let's say you tadi kata kan, maybe 3-bedder in Toa Payoh for your friend. You asking for your friend?
For myself.
Oh, for yourself. Okay. So based on that
Curious.
25%, it is $450,000.
How much is the condo?
Wow.
For the down, $1.8 million lah.
Berapa for?
$450,000
Cash.
for down payment.
Yeah.
20% you can use for CPF. 20%.
5% will be in
5%
cash.
cash.
Minimum.
So
Wow.
the 5% cash is 90,000. Then
Kau
remaining
boleh
is
lah.
CPF.
Boleh lah.
Alah, ingat berapa?
But actually, to be honest with you, it sounds scary, kan?
Yeah,
but
actually.
when you sell your house, inshallah, in the future, you already have it.
Yeah.
Because you've been forced savings via your installment and your down payment that you would have made when you purchase your current home, your first home, kan? So every month you buat installment payment for your house, kan? That's forced savings already. It's now inside your house.
Yeah.
So bila you jual,
Possible.
Yeah, it's not
It is possible.
impossible.
Definitely
that's how
possible.
people do it.
I'm so glad you asked because I always
Curious.
curious also. And now that you share, like doing the calculations right in front of us, it's not as impossible as you think
It's
it
not.
is.
That's how people do it.
You
It's
see the
just whether they want
5%
to do
cash
it.
portion is
Yeah.
90k. Like when you sell your house in the future, your BTO kan, based on
Minimum
the current
six
student,
figures,
yeah,
like
minimum
currently.
like 250, 300k. So only 90k from that amount. You still got balance to do your renovation and all that. So
Yes.
it is actually possible.
So I can buy a condo.
Inshallah. Then okay, so the remaining part, the 75%, is via loan.
Oh.
Okay, so loan, how much are you able to get a loan, right? So different for everybody lah. So this one we have to go through our calculations and based on your salary, whether it is self-employed. Okay, so if you're self-employed, please make sure you declare your income as high as possible to IRAS for income tax. Because when the banks, when they loan you the amount, they look at your income tax.
So roughly berapa kita kena declare?
Declare truthfully, of course, based on how much you earn. Yeah. Because majority of the case for self-employed people kan, or people running their own company is that they want to declare as little as possible so that they don't have to pay so much in terms of income tax. However, the problem comes when they want to actually purchase a property because they declare so low
Yeah.
based on the deductions and everything that the loan amount will be affected for them to buy a property. So you must plan properly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's actually useful because that is macam thinking small tau. Okay, aku declare low, aku bayar income tax low. Tapi later kau nak loan semua.
Yes.
Yeah, bank nak kena tengok kau.
Faham.
Yeah, so declare truthfully lah.
Yeah,
Yes.
declare truthfully to IRAS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you in Toa Payoh, girl.
Yeah.
For me, aku nak kat Tanglin.
Amin.
Amin.
Yeah.
Okay lah, dekat lah nak travel.
Dekatkan rumah kita nanti.
Dah beraya senang
So actually, yes, once you like macam those of you with a lot of ambition, drive, now that you know they help you, how to say macam
Break it down for you.
break it down and you
That-
see
yeah.
that actually I can start to do calculations sendiri and put it on my macam goal, my board macam okay, I'm gonna get a
Kondo, pergi haji.
condo, pergi haji semua. Yeah.
Yeah.
Melayu maju.
InsyaAllah. Yeah. Definitely possible, yeah.
Yeah.
No
but
lah, sebab kalau korang look at it macam macam kurang.
Correct.
Betul tak?
Yeah,
Nak
betul.
cakap salah.
but she's
Yeah.
getting more.
Yeah,
and
getting
more.
more.
Yeah,
More
it
and
is.
more.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. it's
Yeah,
getting
to
more.
be honest, I think like a lot of people boleh afford, actually. But it's just whether they want to do it or they don't want. But our calculations in a way is such that I'm very conservative with numbers. I kalau takut to do it, I will not ask my clients to do it lah. So
Yeah.
we
Going
make
back
sure
to that about
Yeah.
we importantly, like you said, we do the calculation properly. But for us, we did ourselves first. Before we want to
Yeah.
advise others, we have to walk the talk first.
Yeah.
You see, so we have done it ourselves when we were 25 years old.
Amazing.
Alhamdulillah. So we feel that if we could do it, definitely the abang and kakak out there, if they want, definitely they can do it.
Yeah. Of course, there are sacrifices that you have to make somewhere here and there. But at the end of the day, after you cash out from the sale of that property, you see the fruits of your labor.
Mm.
Yeah, so macam sometimes no right, no wrong. Like for us, when we got the sales proceeds from our first house, we push every single dollar and cent into the next house. Kita tak ada macam we take some for leisure or our own, personal purchases. No, we push it all to the next house. So you got to be disciplined as well.
Yeah, it's either when like in the future when you sell your house, kan, you see the money, right? So it's either you enjoy it now or you enjoy it later in life. So if you want to enjoy it later in life, you put it into a house where it's locked there. You know there's your 4 savings there.
Yeah, yeah. So you got to be
It's a
disciplined.
tip,
Also,
that one.
Yeah, betul. Yeah, if you guys want to make smart money moves, you have to go connect with them, betul, because they are not just macam transactional, okay, one and done. They really educate. I mean, you can hear through kita punya podcast.
Excited nampak duit banyak tu beli Birkin.
Tu beli Birkin pula. Salah guys, tak boleh. You want
Colour-colour.
Semua colour ada.
semua texture. Jangan dulu.
Sabar.
You plant your seeds first.
Yes.
Right? Plant
Yeah,
your seeds
it's
first.
true.
I learned something today.
Yeah. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
sharing.
but it's also, it's not just you doing it for yourself. It's you doing it for your children.
Yes,
For your
betul.
family, You don't see it now lah. But when the time comes, when you cash out, you will thank yourself lah, that you have done it instead
Yes.
of purchasing whatever bags that you
Yeah,
you
impulsively. Yeah. Yeah, especially now kita tahu like it only costs like what? Berapa dollar je to make a bag. It's just you're buying the house name of the bag. So unless betul lah korang ada macam money to burn, then I think invest is better so that your future self can thank you.
Yeah, and property in Singapore is very safe. So if you're thinking of investing, put it in the property in Singapore lah. Yeah,
Betul.
and we're already Singaporeans. We already one foot in anyway.
Yeah,
it's
true.
easy for us.
Yeah. Okay lah guys, I hope you guys also motivated nak beli condo insyaAllah one day. If you want to connect with them,
Kalau nak jiran dengan Jane kat Toa Payoh,
InsyaAllah.
you guys can get connected with Agent Fin Yusoff and Nikki B Property, or you can contact them at 9692-9441 or 8481-9441. See you guys in Toa Payoh. Bye.
yeah.